I didn't close my long on Bitcoin. However, I might do so if we lose an important support. However, right now also Bitcoin is still above it, and right now my trade is in profit. So I'm going to talk about my current trade on Bitcoin and why I decided against closing it too early and why I'm going to actually keep holding it until I'm wrong and Bitcoin drops very heavily. We said that if we lose 87, 86, we might see a very potentially huge drop on Bitcoin. I'm going to mention the target for said drop, but also I'm trying to also be a bit, to be honest, bullish on the upper side. If we hold 87, we might even get a nice bump to the upside, maybe a little bump or maybe a much bigger bump, as you can see, because Bitcoin is technically right now above support. So we won't be focusing on the bearishness on Bitcoin, even though it is technically on a higher time frame bearish. On the lower time frame, this is support until proven otherwise, hence why I didn't close my long. As you can see, let me flip the screen to it. As you can see, technically it was hovering at around my entry for the rest of the day, but as you can see right now, it is in technical profits, a bit of profit. As you can see, why didn't I close my long? We've spoken, guys, yesterday. I literally announced my entry for the long live on my free Telegram, and then I also went live and spent almost 2.5 hours with you guys covering the trade and also covering the Bitcoin move. We literally had the new section open and we were talking about this being such an important area and also the last line of defense for Bitcoin before potentially dropping even much higher, as you can see, because we told you guys on a higher time frame using the volume profile pull. As you can see, this is not only the value area low, not only a good important area in terms of value area, but also it is a high volume area, now even becoming the point of control, the highest amount of volume for the past year, or sorry, for the past month, sitting at 87k, as you can see. So that would be very crucial. Why? Because I told you guys that whenever we're dropping, I'm the kind of trader that does not sell at a loss. I'm not fearful. I'm not shorting the market. I'm not telling you guys, oh, we have a pattern and it's going lower. No, whenever we're dropping, I'm either in my shorts doing nothing, or I can have my shorts open and then look for longs. And we've literally spent 2 weeks talking and covering about the potential long if we happen to get a hit of 87. And after a long awaited, like, to be honest, patience of us looking and waiting for this 87k level to be hit, ever since we had pumped from 87, we had seen a pump on the 2nd and the 1st of December. And after doing so, we were waiting for a retest of 87. We had finally gotten that, even though everything was bearish. Everyone was waiting for a drop. Everyone was talking about potential drop. I told you guys that I'm not here to predict the market. I don't know where Bitcoin is going. All I know is that this looks like a nice long, nice support area. If it drops, I'm going to long it. I don't care. I couldn't care less. If Bitcoin keeps on dropping, I lose my trade. I literally told you guys in front of you guys where my stop loss will be. I couldn't care less because here we're not predicting, we are making money. I told you guys that if we happen to lose a trade, I'm open to a drop to 78k. But if we actually get a nice bounce from this level, I'm open also to making a little bit of money. So right now we've covered the potential downside, but also let's look at the bright side of us potentially holding the value area low. Now I want to also cover an idea called the value area rotation, which is whenever you have a volume profile pull at a certain range, as you can see here, whenever we are going below the value area low, that being the blue line at the bottom, all right, whenever we go below it and then reclaim it, we're going to have a bump to the value area high, as you can see. And also similarly, whenever we lose the value area high, we lose and we see, sorry, a reclaim of that area, we always see a drop, as you can see. So every single time we go below the value area low, we see a pump. Every single time we go above the value area high, we see a dump. But right now we are technically at the value area low reclaim. Yesterday we had went down, everybody was shorting. I told you guys that I don't short a breakdown. I'm either going to be waiting for lower with my nice shorts being in profits. I still hold a short on Bitcoin that is a month and 2 days to be precise old, and I also have a nice short that was perfectly hedged at the top on ETH. So there would be, it would make zero sense for me to be scared and for some reason draw a pattern and say that I'm going to short the market. I'll never short at the bottom. I'll never be with the herd shorten with everybody else. I'll either wait for a drop or catch the most perfect long. And now, let's just to cut it short, let me talk also about my next potential targets if we happen to continue pumping from this area onwards. Obviously, the closest area where I'm looking to maybe secure my trade would be at 89.3 to 90k. This is the next zone of importance, and also for resistance at 89 to 90k. However, if we reclaim this, to be honest, I'm going to be having a feeling that we're going to 97k. So I'm not predicting this. All I'm saying is that I'm going to secure my trade at 83, then 89, sorry, and then potentially take it all the way higher for 97. So hopefully, guys, you made money. If you had made money with this, please do write down in the comment section. Thank you guys for showing up, and thank you actually for being patient. I do know that this live stream is a bit late than usual. Give me a second here. I've got my father texting me, everybody's texting me, so let me quickly do that, and then I will continue onwards. Please do type in the comment section, as I said, tell me if you are still in the long or not. I said it, I literally like posted about it, like even though I'm against technical signals, I did technically post a picture about the trade, all right, yesterday, and we even like give me a second here, guys. I came unprepared today a bit, so let me refresh. I want to just pull up the description, also pull up the live stream from yesterday, because yesterday we covered give me a second here, guys. We covered hold on a second. Yeah, we covered 2 hours and 23 minutes of us waiting for Bitcoin to move. We didn't catch an important move, but we literally were watching Bitcoin hover around my entry. Some minutes where we're making money, some minutes we're losing, but at the end, I always try to actually be transparent, guys. So whenever I lose, everybody knows about it. Whenever I make money, everybody also knows about it, because I try to be transparent, guys. I'm not the guy that always wins. I'm not the guy that always loses. I only try to pick areas where everybody is scared. I try to take a long. If I'm wrong, that's fine. If I'm right, then I'm going to be happy, because I do understand that I only pick areas where the drop, if I'm wrong, would be very heavy. Would be very heavy, and also my stop loss would be very tight. But if I manage to make money on the long, then the successful outcome is multiples of the potential unsuccessful ones. All right, so give me a second here. I'm going to pull up the comment section for a second here. Give me a second here. I'll do something very quick, and then I'm going to reply to my father, and then we'll continue on with the live stream, guys. So please do write or type the comment section. Don't worry, even though I'm not looking at them right now. Let me do something very quickly, and then we will be reading them one by one. So don't worry, I will never miss a comment from you guys. Anyways. All right, so let me read the comment section, guys. Thank you for being patient with me. I know that we started a bit slow, and also we started a bit late, but I mean, some of you guys would be happy about this late entry, because we will get a better chance of actually getting a more maybe comprehensive and cohesive maybe focus on the New York session open. All right, so let me take a quick look, right? Yeah, so I think I'll be good to maybe focus on the live for now, right? We covered everything, replied to everyone, and we should be left alone now to actually read the comment section. So thank you guys, everybody who is typing down. I see Renata in the chat, Alsman, Mitwalli, long time no see, yeah, bro. Watches every live stream in both languages. We got Adibayo, and give me a second here. Yeah, technically yes, guys. We're going to have a full live stream during the New York session, so I don't even have to go overboard with the timing just to actually cover the New York session with you guys, even though I'm doing so technically. Smash the likes on your way in. More likes than minutes streamed is our goal. We got Wayne the legend, our moderator, the best moderator ever. We got Alexander Salam. I think that's the way to do it. Arabic stream first, then NY open makes more sense. I mean, you could be biased, because obviously everybody would prefer to have the NY open at their live stream, so we'll do a mix of it. Let's go with the floor, guys, to be honest. I'm not overly thinking it. I mean, the English channel does get like has been getting like twice the hours streamed per week. All right, so giving them the new session would be totally fair, but we'll see. Good evening, Ahmed. How you doing, Living Funman? We got Jaden. Action Tourist said this price action has been pure raids. Yeah. Technically, yes, unfortunately. Lol, as soon as the live ended yesterday, Bitcoin started to move. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, I did go live on the Arabic channel, but I mean, I stayed for 2 hours and 23 minutes. So, I mean, that was unfortunate, but it didn't move like far away from my trade. Nothing happened. Nothing was needed for me to cover, to be honest. Like I was open to maybe post a video or go live or do something or even post a picture on Telegram, but nothing was like too important for me to cover, to be honest. So that was well. I mean, we are essentially covering the same price action or the same price point as we had done yesterday. So I'm just hoping for more action as the new session is going to open in 25 minutes. All right. Give me a second. Living's Fama said, I got stop lost today and bought again at 86.2. All right. Why did you use such a huge stop loss? It being put below the bottom when your invalidation price for higher is no. 87.2k is the point to enter. All right. So that is not the invalidation. Don't get it twisted, right? The invalidation is wherever the support idea ends, all right? So whenever I say, I'll give you an example that is maybe better portrayed than this one, right? Let me go away from my lines and my green zones and whatever this is, right? Whenever I say, for example, that we need to hit a certain area, then lose a certain area, all right? That's the entry point, but that is the the invalidation point. So please do understand that there are two things that I'm looking at or that I'm maybe explaining guys in every single video or live stream. I have two things, which are the entry point and the invalidation point, which are most of the times are different, right? Could be the same thing, I'm not sure, I haven't thought about it, but for this example, these are two different things, yeah? So the support is 86, 87, but the entry was at 81, sorry, 87.1, 87.3. I'm not sure what entry I have now, but it's still the same one from yesterday. So whatever it is, 183. Anyway, so let me go back to the current price action point. Let me read the comment section. Crypto Widge, good afternoon to the champs fam. How you doing, brother? Glad you were able to catch the live stream from the beginning. Action Tourist said, I will blindly follow you, to be honest. Who the F am I trying to do things my way? No, to be honest, that's no. I would say that maybe follow my rationale behind putting the stop loss, but don't be blindly following me, please, because I might lose and then you'll be mad. How are you doing? We got Renata, TD4, Oyantabra. Yes, I'm in long. Good for you, brother. It feels unusual to not have 4K subs already. We have been stuck at 3.8. Yeah, but I don't care much, to be honest. I'm enjoying going live, to be honest. I'm thinking it also it shows, I think, from the way I talk. Wayne said the Weex trading competition has been extended one more day. Yes, thank you, Weex. Thank you, Weex, and thank you, Wayne, too. Thank you, brother, for reminding me. Because yes, guys, by the way, let me cover it very quickly. Because obviously, yesterday we told you that it would be the final day for the competition, which was technically yes, and we would have had 1 hour left on the trading competition. But just because, if you guys remember, and if you guys noticed, on the first day of the trading competition, the competition for the first day only lasted for 6 hours, all right? And it technically should have lasted for 24 hours, all right? So I told them they fixed the mistake, and the fix was just to add an extra day, which would be beginning in 1 hour and 52 minutes. So whoever didn't get a chance to compete on the full 7 days, obviously every day being a separate competition, you also have a different competition, a new competition that will begin after a day. Now if you already participated, don't do nothing, you'll still be included, all right? But if you want to get a chance to participate, you either go immediately to this link by going on the second step, or if you want to make an account, then go and compete or register for the competition, go on the sign up page as a first step, then go to the second step. Thank you, Wayne, for reminding me. Give me a second here. All right. Ingars or Ingars. Hopefully, I'm spelling it right. Pronouncing it right. Please explain the orange indicator. This is not an indicator. It's a tool called the volume profile. Just shows you the volume for every price within a highlighted area. So it's not an indicator. I don't use indicators. So hopefully that explains it. What does it tell you and how to set it up? I mean, I cannot tell you in under a minute how to use it, but I can tell you what it does and what's the settings for it. So the settings are number of rows 500, up down 70, All right, so everything is default except this one, 500. I think it comes default as maybe 100 or maybe 30. I'm not sure, or maybe 24. Anyways, and style just coloring choice, to be honest, doesn't matter, and that's it. So how to use it? Put it at a certain area you want to analyze the volume at, right? Sorry guys, is it possible to make the nickname easier? It's hard to answer you. I'm not sure, right? Ahmed, my main problem is I take a short or long position, I'm in, I don't know when to get out. Right, there are two things that I can maybe help you with. All right, obviously, if you don't know when to get out when you're losing, it's obvious. Just put it at the stop loss, have it at your invalidation point. Very easy. Now the take profit could be harder because I do it a bit differently, a bit more advanced. Not advanced, but I mean it doesn't have a certain rule to it. All right, so I do it by just looking by feelings, and for technicality every single trade is separate, every single trade is different, but I try to move my stop loss to entry, then take 50% off, then let the rest like run for a bit, right? So that's the way I do it. So I cannot help you immediately with this. You gotta watch me and see how I think about it. But for the stop loss, it's very easy. I think everybody has gotten the idea of me just putting the stop loss at my invalidation point. Right, I have a reason to enter. That reason, if it's no longer valid, then that would be the area where I want to exit the trade. Don't wait till you get liquidated. That's why I never get liquidated. Not because I'm the best trader, no, because it's literally there's literally a tool, a feature on every single exchange that allows you to not get liquidated by setting a stop loss. Hey legend, thank you Antoine, thank you for showing up. All right, sorry. Is it still worth entering long? I cannot tell you, unfortunately. Not because I don't want to, but because, I mean, can you ask Weex to give us a low fees on trading as a promotion? We'll see if that's something you want, guys. By the way, because I think most of you guys wouldn't focus on the fees much. Like I think most of the promotions are ran based on either like a free bonus, free actual money, as we're doing right now. This is actually USDT. Some of you guys like the sorry, that's yeah, mostly bonuses. That's it. But we'll see if that's something you want, guys. Then obviously, yeah. Ahmed, how are you doing today? Hope you are good. I'm doing quite well. Also, the sickness and the illness is a bit a bit weak now, so that's good. That's my question for now. Keep up, keep being a good chap. Thank you, TV Box. Thank you for asking about me. Yes, please, I would. Thank you. No, I mean when I get money in both short and long. When get out, yeah. Okay, at least you got the point about the stop loss, and you were only asking me about the TP or the take profit part, right? And that's the part where I cannot tell you where to get to exit fully. Now, as I told you, the way I do it is I set a certain resistance area for my stop loss moved to entry, and also that depends also on the market environment. So I cannot give you an exact hard answer. Then I take 50% off. Then I try to be greedy by letting my winners run. Like that's why you see most of my like trades stick for long, because like I try not to close them early. This short is literally a month and 2 days old or 3 days old, as I told you, right? So that's the way I do it. There isn't a mathematical equation that I have. So unfortunately, I cannot. Give me a second here. Let me get comfy because we are going to stay for a while now. Allah thank you, Dr. Evil. Learn about Orin. You will never get sick again. I'm not sure what Orin is. I don't get sick. By sick, I mean just a bit cold, and it's always like very like weak. It's nothing important. Obviously, you never see me miss a day, so I think that tells you how insignificant the quote unquote illness is. All right. So by illness, I just mean my tonsils hurting, a flu here and there. Yeah, that's the weather for you, and also usage of AC. Right, unfortunately, if the weather is hot, then you're going to be using AC a lot, and that causes you to get sick. Anyways, let's not get too much in depth into about the illnesses or stuff. Let's go on ETH and see what ETH is doing. We got 17 minutes to the new session open. Let me pull up the exo chart numbers real quick. Right, let me see something very important, and we'll do something different if we can do so. All right. Yeah. Hi Ahmed, you are the only one in the whole world who's long now, and we are with you. Thank you. That would be very funny, to be honest. Like that. Yeah. That's one. See, that's one of the reasons why I long. That's precisely. Obviously, I have a I have to have reasons that would show me this. Like I wouldn't be longing just to go against everybody. But as I said in the intro, that yes, as a part of the technical reasons. Now I look at it from a actual order flow perspective. So on my exo chart, I literally saw lots of shorts. I said it yesterday. So if someone wants to know why I longed, I think the live stream from yesterday, even though it's 2 hours long, just watch for the first like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, you'll understand why I longed. But it was mainly because lots of people were shorting. So that's not a reason for you to randomly long. Obviously, it's not a don't use it as a metric, right? But yeah, like one of the reasons is me seeing lots of shorts open, right? And also it's quite funny, even if it goes lower, like even if everybody is right, it's not about right or wrong. That's why I think that's technically wrong to compare me or for someone to tell me that I'm the only person who's no, sorry, your comment is good or is technically correct because you said you're the only guy who's long. All right, even though I have a short on Bitcoin too, so technically I'm both. But I'm saying that yes, technically I'm the only guy who not the only guy, but I'm part of the few rare ones that have opened the long just now, or not just now, like at the low at 87, 86. All right. So yes, but technically I'm different to those who are bearish. Why? Because I'll never predict a move. And you know me, guys. Like me being long is only because I'm a trader that is trying to make money for a potential like pump, right? I'm not longing because I think that this would be the low. I don't think stuff. I don't predict stuff. All right. I think yeah, if we lose this, I'm going to be prepared also for a job. Yeah. All right. I think my mouse lagged for a bit. All right. So hopefully you got the point here. I'm not trying to protect myself, protect myself from like every single potential scenario because like back then. I used to get lots of like angry beginners that get confused in how I can talk about potential upside scenarios and also potential downside scenarios. But they don't understand that I make money with me covering everything. Like I have plans for everything. I know what to do if we lose 86. I know what to do if we go higher. I have a plan to make money both ways. So that's the essential part that every single person that wants to become a trader, if you want to become an investor, maybe you can close the live stream because it's not for you. Don't be watching content about buying and selling if you want to be if you want to just hold and wait, right? Maybe you can watch the news. Also, watching the news. Some of you guys, what you do, all right? You have $100 or maybe $1,000, all right, and you're not even trying to trade with it. You just have it sat there in an investment, long-term hold, and then you waste hours of your time every day watching YouTube and watching Twitter for no reason. Like I think that's a waste of time, to be honest. I'm not going to consume that much content unless I'm a trader, to be honest. If you're an investor, just put your money and do actual work that brings you actual money. All right. Sorry for getting too deep here. I'm in my flow of actually giving financial advice nowadays. Not financial advice, but financial. How to say it better? I mean, I'm not sure. Right. My vocab is limited. So give me a second, guys. Here I'm going to do something very quick. I'm multitasking while live. So I mean, I gotta get comfy somehow. Give me a second here. Right. Ahmed is long, but careful because I'm manifesting a job again. Let's see. Let's see if Action Tours gets or job surprise. Uh, 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 Give me a second here. All right. We're trying to break the downtrend right now. Let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean, uh, maybe drop will happen, but certainly in a way when most of us wouldn't sorry get to catch it. It is one was This one was a week, hence maybe was weak. Sorry, hence maybe we need to refresh. We'll see. Wayne said, "Smash the likes, champs and friends. More likes than minutes streamed is our goal. We are behind. Let's catch. Let's see. We've streamed for 28 minutes now, technically 29, and we are at 28 likes." Financial insight. Yeah, see, Wayne giving me more vocab to add to avoid losses. I'm not saying it because I'm afraid of losses. I'm just saying that it's not financial advice. It is maybe career advice. If I want to use the word advice, I don't care to be honest. I'm just saying that what I meant to say is like, if you have nothing going on with your life and you're not even trying to become a trader, why waste hours of your days just watching crypto content on Twitter or YouTube or whatever, just because you have little money invested in the market, even lots of money, doesn't matter. If you're an investor, don't be watching content. That's my point, right? So give me a second here. Yeah, so just because I'm posting too much, guys. So whenever you post more than three, the fourth content doesn't get pushed via the notification. So that's very bad, and that's why actually I went live at the time that I did so, because like I did go live, by the way, guys. I did go live at 4:15, but then I found out that it wouldn't push the notification on because yeah, because we have posted more than three, or three exactly, in the past 3 hours. So I just waited for one of them to be technically in the past, or in yesterday, and then I went live here. So that's why I went live on the Arabic live stream. And to be honest, some of you guys got lucky because right now we're witnessing the pump together. So give me a second here, because I'm posting a video on the Arabic channel and I'm multitasking. Give me a second here. All right, so I think we will be done in a I'll say 10 seconds. All right, let me do this, or no, maybe more than 10 seconds, because I misclick stuff. All right, give me a second here. Do this, do that, do this. All right, so we got 10 minutes till the New York session open. That's very good. That's very good. Bitcoin will flip this current value area high to point of control. I'm not sure which one, but yeah. Hello, Ahmed, and everyone. Thank you, Amoro, for showing up. I like this community a lot. Thank you, Renata. If you will open a trade now, where will you start? I wouldn't open a trade now. So the comment is unfortunately wrong in its assumption, hence why I cannot answer it. I'm not able to answer it. Sorry. Yes, because I cannot tell you where I'll open the long now if there isn't a long offered to me, or a potential long that I see. Had I seen one, I would have talked about it, because we've literally been live for 32 minutes, brother. So unfortunately, brother Imad, or Imadel, I mean, I can read it in multiple ways, so I'll just say Imad, right? If I had seen a long, I'll mention it, don't worry. Thanks for answering in the Arabic live stream yesterday. Yeah, I knew that most of you guys will show up and you need just something quickly, right? It's either you or the other guy that suggested me just showing the shade, right? Just for you guys to know if I had moved, or I opened it or not, or I kept it open or not. So thank you for caring enough to actually go on my Arabic live stream and ask me about it. Doesn't No worries at all for actually. All right. Let's wait and see. We got ETH also pumping, but I don't see ETH pumping a lot. Maybe we can get an extra compound of the short if we get something like this, because I shorted first here, added more here, and now that could be funny if we add more here for every single pump. That could happen because Bitcoin maybe could go higher, and then we can do something like this. You never know. So that's why I'm looking at 89, 90. Do you share on your Telegram if you changed the stop loss to entry? It's not about me sharing. That's why, guys, I say that is a free Telegram where if I want to do something or not notify about something, I will do it. So it's not a Telegram that I share whenever I enter trade. I do it from time to time. Yes, I literally posted I sent a post at my exact entry when I longed yesterday, but it's not a promise to be doing. So I don't share my trades. I don't share my stop loss, even though it may feel as if I do, because I want to do it, but I don't want it to be seen as something that has to be done every day or every time. I don't want you guys to be sad or mad at me if I somehow talk about a long, but then take it, but then I don't have to announce it before I go live, if you know what I mean. Not because I want to hide it, but because like sometimes I don't have the times to. Sometimes I'd prefer not to give a blind signal. Sometimes the price moves quicker, and I also prefer to give you guys the breakdown of my entry live to get a chance to like talk in depth rather than just post a signal, because lots of you guys just entered blindly, and I do understand that I've got maybe a chip on my shoulder whenever I talk about stuff, so I gotta make or pay close attention that everything that I explain or talk about is well explained. Hey, what I missed? Nothing, to be honest. That's some good old stuff. Solana today, maybe if we have if we get a pump on Bitcoin, and then we'll see if it gets too boring. We'll look at other coins. Can you tell us how to catch a good point for buying or selling? Because I unfortunately that's some questions are technically are grammatically formed in a good structured way, but they don't make sense, or they do make sense, but you're essentially asking me in a very like roundabout way, how do I trade, right? How do I catch good entries? How do I sell? How do I use liquidity to trade? These are all different question styles to the same question. So unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to like answer it technically. Do you think another long chance might still come? I don't know. All the love from Egypt, man. Thank you, perfect and beyond. 88.1 is the resistance for now. No, nah, no, I didn't say it. Right, so that's an assumption, a wrong assumption. Obviously, I said from yesterday that the resistance would be us going to 89. Right, for some reason the anchored view ups are hidden, so let me show them again. Right, that's 15-minute time frame. Yeah, so we're good. Right, so what I'm looking at right now is basically the anchored view up from the top and the anchored view from the low. Now, this one is not too important, all right? It was important on the lower time frame. Now it's not, so I can just remove it. I'll put it back on just to understand the context once we potentially get a pump. Like, I look for this and potentially try to short as a scalp just to keep my long hedged, because what this could happen, for example, right? So I'm not predicting this. I'm planning to do this. I'm pretty sure like everybody would tell me, oh, you some of you guys think that if I do this, then you think that I'm expecting a pump, then I'm expecting a drop. No, I'm just playing out or sharing ideas on how multiple scenarios could play out. So please don't plan a trade from now on. Let me get more comfy. Anyway, so wait, we got 4 minutes or even less than 4 minutes for the 3 minutes and a half for the New York session open as a weekly high. Nothing real. Yeah, but I don't see it as resistance line. Could be a liquidity area, but not resistance line. I mean a good entry in crypto way, because I use trading force and as a whole. Yeah, I do understand what you mean, but I cannot tell you what's a good entry, because that's essentially saying how do I trade. Because like, if I explain what's a good entry, then I'm essentially explaining. I need to explain everything that I use to trade, and all the ideas that I use to trade, for me to finally say, oh, that's how I trade, right? So essentially, the answer is the way I trade is the good entry for me, because I enter based on my trades. Thoughts on entering a long on the open, or will too much manipulation likely happen? It's not about manipulation, it's about you not having a reason to enter a trade. So I don't have thoughts about entering a trade once the New York session open. I have thoughts of you not having a reason to enter, right? If, so for example, brother, action tourist, if you have a reason to trade and you have a line that you're waiting for Bitcoin to dip to, for euro to long, then do it. Even if it's on the 5-minute time frame, I wouldn't care. But don't be just wanting to long because I said, oh, we might go up, and New York session open is going to happen in hold on, I unscrewed the thing here. All right, and the New York session open is going to happen in like 3 minutes or 2 minutes. All right, so no, it's not about longing when a time hits, guys. Don't be longing based on time. All right, you have a line, you have a reason, wait for it to be hit, then enter. All right, and we'll see. Well, let's see what ETH is doing. Obviously, much weaker than Bitcoin. Even like whenever you see weakness, you see like ETH being stagnant. Or obviously Bitcoin is stagnant too, but at least like we had gone up a bit, right? ETH, the reason why it's like essentially at the midpoint is because Ethereum against Bitcoin has been going down. See how perfect this area was? I literally told you guys, whenever I talk about resistance line, for those who like were like there live when I spoke about this area is like very important. Like most of my lines, or hopefully all of them, resistance lines and support lines, they're either like an area where you'll catch the perfect like reaction and a drop, or the biggest pump to it. But that's exactly and precisely why I tell you not to long breakouts. Don't tell me this resistance line, if it's broken, I'm going to long. No, you either watch it go up like in front of your eyes, or you make money by shorting. All right. But similar to ETH, like, or obviously ETH against Bitcoin, I didn't trade this, but I did trade ETH. I did say, and I want to say it again, and I want to be transparent about saying it. When ETH was like this, all right, I did say that while above 3,300, I'm expecting a pump to $4,000, 3,800. But I also said, for those who care enough about my setups, I also said that please don't be longing my words. If I don't mention an explicit setup, don't go long. All right? Because I said, yes, I did say, I want to say it again. I did say that whenever ETH goes above 3,300, and even when it did, when the candle was looking like this, I was live and I said, if we hold this, we're going to go to this. But that is not a trade. Why? Because I don't trade breakouts. What I did say, I gave you two options to make money. You either see the price go on higher, then you look for a trade at a drop, and then you catch a trade this way, or because I never know where the price is going, I don't predict stuff, or you actually wait for an easier trade, which would be us going back below the liquidity area, going back below this anchored VWAP plus Fibonacci golden pocket, best combination for the best swing trade, right? I usually use these reasons for like a little trade. Now it is like taken on a higher time frame trade, right? Literally the anchored VWAP pull is taken from a high that was put 2 months ago. All right, so I told you guys that the best trade to be entered is not a long here, but a wait for a fake out. You do this, enter a short. I literally even announced, guys. By the way, I went live and I told you I literally opened the short. This short in ETH, I want to just ask you guys if someone had opened it with me or not, because this short in ETH was literally a negative profits, was losing when I went live. I opened it, lost money on it, unrealized P&L, and I went live because I don't care. I go live at the same time every day, and you guys all knew about it. So if someone is in this short, please do tell me, because that would make me feel good, because I literally was spending all of my hours, all of my time, all of my voice power, right? All of my I forgot what the word is, but anyways, everything was about me explaining a fake out. But also then I literally added more. I combined more here. So I literally, even though my entry, the reason why my entry is lower is because I entered twice. And I also forgot to have the trades separated, so they are both combined. And I guess it worked out. Anyways, so I entered here, added more here. See how perfect my ads are? Look at my ads, not my re-entries, and my entries are like, I didn't short the drop. I waited for a pump higher. I didn't short the drop. I waited for a pump higher. I didn't short the I wouldn't short this, but I might short this. So see how like smart it is to be contextually bearish, but only short a little pump within the bearish area. You can literally copy this, do it on the flip side. Let me flip the chart. Hold on. I don't know how to do it on Mac, but just assume that I'm able to flip the chart, inverse the chart. All right. Let me see if I can do it here. I'm not sure. On Windows there is Command I, but here it doesn't do it. So anyways, you can literally flip the chart, be contextually bullish, and take longs without longing the resistance area. All right. Trust me, guys. If you want to make money, just open your ears. Sorry for getting heated up. I'm just truly loving going live and talking about this stuff, guys. So please do understand that I want the best for you guys for nothing. I'm not getting paid to go live. I'm just doing it because I truly love the feeling of the environment, or the feeling and the environment of the trading educational content, while also making money. Obviously, I try and I strive to like announce my entries, make you guys money, but please also, if you want to make it on the long run, you wouldn't make it by me talking and going live. If I all of a sudden decide for me not to have enough time to go live every day, you won't be making money. If you're only depending on me, or you're only focusing on the entries, you're not listening to the information that I'm giving out. Anyway, sorry guys. Let me take a sip of water. I've overspoke a bit. Khan said, I stopped using trend lines and all kind of retail tours. My brother, hopefully a brother or a sister. My trades are much better. It actually cleared my mind from all the dust. Thanks, Akhi. Thank you, brother. You're the best. You're all guys the best, to be honest. Not because you also like show a good environment of community, and also your kindness, and also how good you are, guys, to me, but also because like I have a feeling, or I get the feeling, not I have a feeling. I get the feeling from you guys that everybody's here to learn, right? Thank you. Hi Ahmed, do you know if TradingView has tool to pull value areas per fixed periods? Uh, yes, I'm using it. Thank you, Robik. Smart. I like these questions. Yes, there's an indicator that I use, which is this one that essentially like gives you the volume profile for every day. See, like it splits them up. I can do it manually, but it takes me time to go day by day. So that's the tool. I'm pretty sure if you play with the settings, you'll be able to. I'll say, yeah, this one. Yeah, don't have to play much. Just daily. You move it to weekly. It's going to split them by week. So this one that is the one that I use. Market sessions and volume profiles. All right. Not a magical indicator. I just use it from time to time just to see where the volume at a certain area. All right. NY open. Yes, guys. I got carried away by talking. Yes. NY been open for 5 minutes or 4.5. Exactly 5 now. Perhaps I wasn't listening properly earlier, but can you clarify the lower level, which if lost will likely result in price nuking? 86, all right, loss of 86, 87 zone, which was the same exact zone or the same exact support that I longed, all right? So, does the crypto market depend on volume or support and resistance? Guys, support and resistance are just names given to stuff, all right? So, if you say, you're essentially saying, does let me find a perfect analogy. Essentially, like volume is one of the components of looking for resistance and support, right? Resistance and support are just names that people call or traders call a certain area where they're expecting a hit. If the price is lower than a certain area, that is a resistance line, right? You can't tell me, oh, what is better, a resistance or an anchored V up. You got you get what I'm saying. Hopefully you got it. It's hard to get a grasp on all you say in a complete way. So looking at your entries is the safest thing. Yeah, but I mean you can do them both. Like you can try to like predict my entries and my reasonings by like compiling the stuff that I say and then see like see if you're getting it right by the time goes by. Thank you for help and advice. Thank you, DDSSA. Give me a second here, guys. All right. What do you think is a good time to trade long now for quick money? I mean the question is wrong because how can I? What do you mean? No, what? How can you ask me about the good time for doing something and then saying that now, or you want to do it now? Funny how the community treats the indicator as an I word, a cuss word. Yeah. Trust me, guys. Volume equals this and support. Simply put. Yes, not exactly, but yes, volume would I use volume. Sorry, I use volume as one of the main components for my trades. Right, so yeah, it's a usual question that I get from people that are trying to learn. So that's a fine question, right? Because like that's normal. Like if someone says, "Oh, volume or resistance line," because like some of you guys think that resistance is a certain thing that you need to understand. Like for example, you asked me a question, brother. Thank you for asking me these questions because they are very useful to cover some questions that are maybe important basics, right? So thank you for asking me these questions. I'm totally open and happy to answer every single question, by the way, guys. Anyways, so you asked me a question about how do I find. Let me go back to it. Please bear with me. I'm not making fun. I'm genuinely like open to use. All right, you asked me how to catch a good point for buying and selling, right? And I told you this is a question that essentially, sorry, it's a different question that essentially asking me how to trade or how can you explain to me every single thing that that makes you money, right? Some other similar question that people ask me is like, how do I find resistance and support? It's essentially the same kind of question. Or how do I trade? Again, like if someone asks me how to trade, how do I find where to buy and sell? That's the same question as if Ahmed spent days giving me everything that you learn or everything that you use to trade. All right. So I'm not hiding it, but I'm just saying that these questions that might sound simple, but literally aren't. Right. Uh, Lucas said, "Do you think it is a good time for long?" I wouldn't say yes because if there's a long setup, I would say, guys, long and short and trading in general isn't about good time and bad time. It's about having setups. Stop having feelings and timings. I wouldn't care less, or I couldn't care less if I get a setup at 4 p.m. or 4 a.m. or whatever time it is. All right. So it's not about good time and bad time. It is about you have in a certain setup. So if you have a reason, even like we can then have a discussion on if your setup is good or not. But even if you have a bad setup, even if you have a triangle pattern for that matters, at least you have a reason to do so. So don't connect your trades or your entries for a trade or your execution for a time. Connect it for a setup. Sorry guys for being more excited today than usual. Thank you. No worries, perfect. Thank you to you too. Which said, thanks for answering my previous question. Is it a good idea to short at the value area high upon rejection? Now, which one are we talking about? Are you talking about this one? This could be not not the best like short. Why? Because it has been tested multiple times. Essentially, we've visited the value area high like once, twice, three times, four times, five. So 5+ times. All right. So if we get to 90, like if we go to 94 again, I'll have a feeling that we're going to 97. That's a feeling. But obviously I might short, but that remains to be seen. Right. So answering from what I know now and what I have given to me as info right now, I wouldn't say that this would be a best short idea, right? Because obviously if we manage to reclaim every single important support, resistance line into support, then I'd say that obviously I'm going to be waiting for 97, take every like liquidity off, and then that would be the better short. So that would be the best perfect scenario if we have this as the low. Or maybe, so just maybe, I'm not here to predict, we can lose the trade here or maybe make money from it and then get a drop, get the low taken, long this, and then revisit 97 and do this. So I wouldn't care less what happens first. I want to make money, guys, so I don't care where Bitcoin goes to, right? I'm a trader, not a predictor, right? You have to come to a realization that you will only be learning TA just to trade, right? Don't invest based on your TA. You can use it a bit, but not substantially, right? Also, don't think that learning TA would allow you to predict the market or allow you to have guessings and if that's even a word, or predictions on where the market will be going to. All right, I only learned TA to make money by understanding how to catch a good probability trade. The sooner you come to this realization, the better for you and the safer and makes you more probable to not lose your money. All right. So that's a realization that you have to either force yourself to learn, or you can learn it by yourself. Can we look at the liquidity map weekly? I personally don't look at it. I've been asked questions about it. Now that's one of the most recurring questions that I've been getting like for the past 2-3 years, because like my Arabic community also do know that I like liquidity. So they hear liquidity and they ask me about the liquidity map. I also tell them that I'm not against it because I've never used it, so it's never say never. But personally, I would like to know more about it. Like, how can it help me, right? Because I like to I don't like to add more noise to my trades. If it's working, like farm it. Don't be a smart ASS to maybe confuse yourself. I went short at the top. Manifestation never fails. Now waiting for your entry point to long. Wow, bro, I just tried to take the partial profit from your Weex return and it worked. And I'm still in the trade. Respect, bro. Thank you, Yonto, bro. You made me so happy because finally someone found the Weex video useful. I posted a video. Obviously, I knew that it wouldn't get much views. I don't care, guys. This is the video posted for even one person that wants to understand the basics. Like, yes, most of you guys know a lot, have lots of like complicated questions, but I do have a feeling and I do understand, not even a feeling, like Oyentebra wanted to understand how to take partial profits off. But not only him, I've been getting a certain person, I don't want to name her out or call her out, but a person that literally asked twice for a tutorial to be made on Weex. All right, so I'm not making stuff up. If I'm asked about stuff, I will try my best to do it. Obviously, it took me a year of training on Weex to make a tutorial because I'm lazy. All right, I'm lazy on everything that doesn't have a think about training, right? Unfortunately. So, anyways, so that's the video here for those who want to know more. Obviously, guys would know about it right? So, or everybody, like most of you guys would know how to trade. So it's only for the very, very few who have a certain question or just want to watch it for fun. I don't know. But to be honest, thank you, Oyenta, bro. Your comment made me happy. I felt like I made an achievement. All right. So give me a second here, guys. I'm going to do something very, very quickly. Renata said, I have a suggestion, Ahmed. Can we do a training session in Dubai for during days and few people, small class? Maybe. I mean, if I was to do it, I would do it online, or maybe just these live sessions are essentially training sessions. So if I do it live, sorry, like an actual in Dubai realistically, then that would be only done for fun, because obviously everything that would be covered or can be covered is also can be also covered online. So maybe, thank you for caring. At least we're glad that we're building the community, and that would be a nice like objective to be had, like on the long term, long run, maybe mid 2026, end of 2026. We'll see, right? Isn't a setup sensitive to timing though? To timing, not to for time, right? Or sensitive about time, right? Sorry. If someone tells me it is a good time to long, that's different to a setup having a time component to it. All right, so don't get it twisted again, brother. Thank you for maybe asking me the question, but please, yeah. But just because I sorry, I said sorry, just because the comment was about long and shorten based on it being good for longs or short, that doesn't mean that setups don't have a time component to them, right? I hope you got the point, because I stumbled on my words. Sorry, what do you see now on exo charts? I don't see something important. I don't see something that's very, very like nothing stands out. So thank you for caring about them, but nothing. It's mainly like every like pump that we had seen so far. But by that I mean like this section of the chart is mainly like fueled by shorts liquidated. So that could happen. Like if this happens, that's regular, because maybe these pumps were only done to liquidate shorts. So give me a second here. Sorry, give me a second. The Weex tutorial will get more views over time because it will remain relevant for as long as Weex exists. Yeah, true. And it might end up being your most viewed video one day. Maybe, yeah, to be honest. I don't care much, but yeah, I just made it, to be honest, for those who want to get into trading. But yes, thank you for that point, because yes, all of my videos are literally, most of them are literally time sensitive. By that, I mean like it's a waste of time if you watch it after a day or so. All right, it's better just to have the notification on and watch it immediately. All right, so that's why Weex will probably grow over time or with time. Ahmed, could you please add somewhere on your screen with current price of Bitcoin and ETH? Maybe, yeah, that's a smart addition. I'll see how to do it, and then I'll hopefully get the, if I get the time to do so, then I'll do it. Thank you for caring. That would be nice, yeah, because that saves people from like needing to maybe focus on or going to check on the ETH price themselves. All right. We're getting a drop on ETH. We're getting a drop on Bitcoin. ETH is dropping. ETH is more bearish. I'm waiting for a much larger drop. All right. By the way, guys, I even covered. I'm not sure that if I did here or not. All right. Sorry. Let me cover the comments and then I'll talk about ETH. Hi, I came late. Why are you keeping the longs, and until when? I'm keeping them because we haven't lost our support. That's it. Until when? Not a time-based thing, until I get my stop loss hit or we go higher and I secure my trade. Right, let me go away just to have my full face showing. Instead of saying smart, you can say smart Alec. Is more polite way. Maybe ALECC or Alec. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure if this is a shortened version of a word or if that's even a word by itself. I haven't heard of it, so I'm learning new stuff from you, Cohen. Thank you. Action Tourist said, when do you turn your stop loss to entry? Or do you explain it in your tutorial? No, I don't. I don't explain it. It's mainly on the tutorial. I explain the functionality and how to do it. I don't literally spend times explaining the trades and stuff. There comes my entry price. Good for you. Hoping the best for you. How can I develop a gut feeling in trading and become more confident? That comes with time. Trust me, that comes with time. Like you'll have times, or guys, you'll hopefully have times. We had it once, maybe in the explosive time, or the time where I became a bit known by us, like getting a few thousand subs with the collab with Carl. All right. After that, we only got a chance, or you guys got a chance to only maybe witness my crystal ball working once, as my good living family is calling it, a crystal ball, right? So there will come a time where my feelings will probably guide my trade turnings more than my actual TA. So it only comes with time, unfortunately. Unfortunately, so both you can look at the cup half full, right? So thank you for the question. Thank you for caring though about it. All right. So let me do something very, very quick, and that's very important to me. All right. And we'll also check on lots of stuff. All right. Anyways, so I ordered food. All right. I usually do it on the Arabic live stream, but now you are guys witnessing me order food, and then the live stream ends whenever the delivery driver arrives. All right. So we'll have it's either 20 or an hour. Sorry, usually an average of 35 minutes, 40 minutes, but sometimes they do take a long time, and the food comes cold. So okay, okay, we can go up, guys. It's okay. I've stopped manifesting. We'll go up. Trust. We'll see. Let's wait. By the way, the new session is open, has been open for those who are wondering. I'm not sure if anyone is wondering, but I mean, it doesn't hurt to say it again, right? We are getting a little bit of a dump. We are bouncing again. Let's go on a lower tab from just to get a more action-packed price action. I'm not doing nothing. Nothing is important. Just playing out with the candles. Ahmed, what do you order in Dubai? I'm hungry too right now. I just ordered a mandi, which is like rice chicken. Just me being a bit healthy, technically. That's my only meal for the day. ETH dump hard. Yes, ETH dump relatively hard because Ethereum against Bitcoin is bearish. Have a good mandi, please. To be honest, their quality, like. It's not like a good standard for quality, so it's literally opening a mystery box, but just because I like them. It's called Mandi Gourmet, right? That's, I think, the French way of pronouncing it, if I'm not mistaken, or even the English one, I guess. Yeah, Mandi Gourmet, or gourmet with the ET. Big ETH wick candle. Seems like someone has a long on Ethereum. Yeah, guys, but it's only on the lower time frame. Yeah, ETH is stable, has been stable, right? Weex has a good environment and a good trades management. Unfortunately, it's not good option for my country for USDT pairs because of doubled taxes while transferring to fiat. Thank you, Robic. Don't know about that, but we'll see. Ordering foods and groceries is one of the comforts. Yeah, I think Oyentabra knows. We went down for Action Tourists, and now we should go up. All right, let's see. Action Tourists is pushing the price up. I see his long getting filled, and actually him longing caused the price to go $200 extra. All right, final reminder, guys, before that would be the final live stream before the trading competition ends. All right, so we only have 1 hour till the day before last ends, and then the final trading competition will begin. So it is its own competition, right? So once the 24-hour clock begins, that will be the final trading competition, where the final time will have a reset of the leaderboard, and a new top 5 will be crowned. And obviously, if after 24 hours, like, the new ones will get these like prizes anyway. So if someone wants to join in, all right, I think we get it. Oh, nice. We're getting a pump. Don't worry about Weex. Holy pump. I mean, why not give us option to copy trade? Because I want to teach you guys how to trade, not copy it. You gotta copy my trades live, guys. See this? I'm happy. Wow. It's not wow, guys. It's value area low. Everybody and their stupid patterns, and then we get a pump, guys. You have to study the market. All right. Yeah, I'm not happy about being right. I'm happy about not about making money when everybody doesn't is bearish, guys. All right. I'm not lucky here. Sorry for getting excited on you guys. Let me see. See. I have nothing to say, guys. Uh, yeah, Action Tourist is the reason. Everybody thank Action. The only tax what they know about, if you know what I mean. The only tax what they know about. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Ahmed the best. Thank you, Dennis. I try not. I'm hopefully guys you like me, guys. You hopefully guys you like me for the trading, not for the money itself, right? Obviously, money does help, right? So if you had made money, just maybe donate a bit of it to charity, right? I have nothing to sell you. Don't waste your money. Well, you can waste your money. That's fine. I mean, that's totally yours. Finally making money again. Action Tourist is the best. You're making us money by you entering a trade. You're the lucky charm for the channel. You teach me the most in 2 years of crypto. I mean, thank you, Dennis. I hope you get to 89.6. Yeah, yeah. I mean, now everybody's going to be bullish for some reason. Wait for everybody to be posting their bullish pattern now. Now, hold on. It's not a bear flag no more. It is actually a a a wedge. Oh my god! I should have known it's a wedge. It is breaking now. Let me long now, and then it's going to go lower. Uh, sorry guys. Sorry for being overly happy, but hopefully, I mean, I'm not happy about the trade. I'm happy about the outcome being reasonably. Not sure, guys. All right, I ran out of English vocab. Anyways, we're moving good. We're moving differently. Long now. Please, please, Stevex, please. I'm moving my stop loss to entry. Please do so. Or maybe to, yeah, move it to entry and then. And also move my stop loss to entry, guys. I'm going to do it on my phone. Why? Because I'm also going to do it on multiple accounts. So, and then I'll show you guys. Don't worry. There's going to be a refresh on the website. Hell no longs. Yeah, that's the pure casual question I get when everything is pumping, guys. Everybody was telling me I'm going to lose at the lows, and whenever it's pumping. Oh, can I join now? Give me a second, guys. Here, market entry is 8.7. Okay, stop loss is 8.7 100. Let me see what 8.7. See, I'm not smart, guys. I'm not smart. I'm just not stupid. Yeah, I moved it to entry, guys. To entry, yeah, below entry a bit, yeah, technically, to be precise. I'm also going to take. I'm not sure if I want to take half. Let me watch for the reaction, then I'm going to probably take half off, right? All right. I think I made a mistake by ordering food too early. All right, so let's watch. If someone has a comment, please do write, type it in. I'll read them. Don't worry, I'm just managing multiple trades here. So, take profit at 93. I just moved my stop loss to entry. I repeat, guys, I moved my stop loss to entry. Below it, $80 below the entry. Why? Because I just typed in 8.7 100. To be honest, I didn't think much. All right. Oh, he's lucky. He somehow like finds lows to buy. He's only lucky. He's always lucky by longing the lows and shorting the high. Why? Because everybody gets happy about like breakouts, and I short. Everybody gets happy about breakdowns and is on. Oh my god, this is the bear flag. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh no, don't worry, guys. It's just going to touch it and do this. Oh yes. Sorry, guys, for being overly sarcastic here. I'll take a bit off. I'll take maybe not half. Maybe I'll close 20% because that's a trade where I want to lose small or win big, or not lose small, but at least like either win big or. Sorry. No, it's double bottom. Get your I words correct. You should be happy. Hey, I'm happy. Yeah, don't wanna lie. I'm happy for having covered it transparently, and obviously it working well for you guys. Trust me. I wouldn't care about the. I'm willing to give away every penny that I made from this pump for the enjoyment and the feeling of helping others. I know that sounds nice, but I mean, sounds too cheesy, but that's the truth. Entered again. I'm not sure. Oh my god, it's squeezing. Oh my god. Oh my god. How didn't I? I should have longed. I should have longed, guys. I will long now. I will jump now into a long because it's all sarcasm, guys. Please don't be longing now, please. It's I should have jumped now because now it's technically now it's breaking out. Let me make a uh entered again. Shorts are getting squeezed. Yes, yes, yes. Open scalp long 90k. Scalp long? No, please, Steve. No. No way you're smart. Thank you, thank you. I mean, thank you. I mean, it's nice to get here to hear it from others, but I don't say it myself. I don't see myself smart. I just not sure. Thank you, Ahmed. All my trades are 60 ROI ETH2. R2 is the best. Let's discuss shorting now. We'll see. We'll see. Don't get overly excited. We'll wait. Uh, Hold on. Let me see what the live stream title was. I will not close my Bitcoin line. I see. I like it. All right. We're getting on the. Are we going? All right. Let me read them. All right. Give me. Give me a second here, guys. Sorry. Texting. Nothing too. It is important, but not related to trades. All right. I'll take half off. Not half off. I'll see. Let me see the. Yeah, we're hitting anchored view up. Good to take profits here, but I'll see. I'll wait and see. I'll close. Let me refresh. I'm doing lots of stuff at the same time. Let me take off 20%. I'll close 20% now. Just for you guys questions. Or I'll wait. I'll tell you when I do it. But I'm doing it on my phone because I'm doing it twice or 3 times. Okay, I'll take 20% off now. Okay, I closed 20%. Let me show it to you guys here. Yeah, see above my head. 20% off. Now it's secured. I'm making money. If it goes lower, I've screwed myself. Now, obviously, I didn't take much because maybe you can do this. Never know, guys. We're hitting the anchored view up. I haven't shorted. Why? Because I'd prefer the short to be easier by fully going to the weekly. So if it goes lower, that's fine, but I'm not going to participate. Why? Because I want to wait and see. Hold on a second. Give me a second. All right, so we're good. I secured 20% off. Why didn't I close it fully? Because I don't want to. Let me go back to the comments. Actually, sorry guys. Would you put the stop loss at break even? Yes, I did. Bro, I've been following crypto investors on YouTube who enter from the lowest, and we are not putting stop loss. That led to me losing all my money. Before knowing, thank you, Oriental bro. Hoping for the best, hoping you make all your money back and any multiples on your money. No, we are smart. I am with your long from the start. Thank you, FG. Are we going into the bear flag? I entered this trade with US, made 3K profits. Thank you, Dr. Evil. Thank you. I mean, good for you. I'm happy for you, to be honest. Give me a second here. Uh, hi all. Just joined for the long party. How are you doing, Keropi? Thanks for joining in. Uh, Sorry. Ahmed, why not add to the position? Because I don't long when it's pumping. I only get it right, big or wrong a little, right? I'm not late to these moves. I long the bottom when everybody was scared. Sorry for sounding cocky, but that's the truth. That's truly the answer. It sounds cocky because uh, if you don't know the full context, then yes, it does sound bad when I say like I long the bottom. So, but that's the truth. Thank you, bro. Just made $700. Thank you, Gio. Thanks to you, to be honest, because you were the one who believed in the trade. I literally like spent 2 days talking about it. Not most, but little 1% were questioning it. Some were making fun of it, and I mean, trusting your TA does pay, I guess. It's like a festival here today. Yeah, Carmona. Yes, Ahmed has emotions too. I'm behind heavy on the stream, but Lord, the patching guy. Give me. Give me a second here. Sorry guys, I'm missing up on the I'm behind on the comments too. Loading exo charts, loading no, nothing important. It's all liquidations. Today too funny with the sarcasm. I love it. Thank you guys. Thank you. I mean, it won't be happening lots. So we might as well enjoy like these funny live streams whenever we get the chance to. All right. Right, and I also would need a break, and also the food will be. Let me see. Maybe I didn't order it. That would be very funny and also very nice because I want to stay for longer. Uh, 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 on what conditions do you add to a winning position? I don't. Why not just move your stop loss rather than taking profits? I did both. Thank you, Ahmed. And this is going to 98. I don't know. Maybe this is sorry. Doing this and then doing this would make me maybe that would be could be a good short. Holding 89, never losing 89 would probably make me feel we were going to go higher, right? I mean, how clear can I make it? See, I don't predict. Sorry guys, let me see. I think yeah, I did order. Yeah, it's arriving by. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be arriving in 20 minutes. All right, and I also need to take a break, guys. Let me read the comments, take a break, finish final 10 minutes, and then we'll go and I'll grab my food and eat. Hi, champs. Thanks for all the insight. I've learned a lot in short time. Your seminars are very helpful. Thank you, Ancient Vines. To be honest, your like your detailed comments are very nice because like they make me feel as if like time and effort that I put on in the lives do matter in terms of people actually making money out of them. What is the blue line and how did it hit perfectly? Blue line. The anchored VWAP. It is an anchored VWAP. This one. It's not. It didn't hit perfectly. Obviously, if it's an area, then that would be an area that was. Akhi, you are sorry guys. There's lots of comments. I'm slow at reading. Akhi, you are the best. Thank you, Biro. Action Tourist said, I know I should be unemotional about trades going well or wrong, but I'm not gonna lie, this was a mood lifter. I mean, you gotta enjoy it. I mean, if you get sad about the trades going wrong, you might as well enjoy the trades going well. Mitwali saying, what do you think about shorting 30, 30, 50? Yeah, I might be open to it, but that would only like that would only depend on how Bitcoin reacts to maybe this area. So if Bitcoin loses 89, right? If I start thinking about potentially shorting Bitcoin, that would also open the door for a potential short on ETH. Yeah. So I'd look for this something around this section of the chart. So I'd wanna see a push to 380, 3080, or it's 3,800, it's $3,080, and then a loss of 3,020. If this happens, even sometimes we reclaim this, never get this, never. So obviously it is only case dependent and if case scenarios. Ahmed blushing. uh yes. Give me a second here, guys. Sorry. I know I read this. I read this. Thank you, Biro. Yesterday, bro had to count the laughs. Today he's smiling. Thank you, loving fun, man. Thank you, guys. Best community ever, to be honest. Smash the likes. Yes, Wayne said it, not me. But let's go. So cool that you attend to all comments. Yeah, absolutely, guys. No, I won't ever miss a comment. If I happen to do so, then you gotta remind me. Thanks for your long idea. Made money and already secured part fit. You are a legend. Thank you. Interesting in how both you and Crypto could have been good. Cross the view up. Yeah. One day I asked you for a stream. Yeah, I mean, you got it. You got your wishes. Yeah, I know, bro. Been holding it down. What is spot? Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read them very quickly. Wow, 90. Ordering my new laptop. Thanks to you. You good to you. Congrats, bro. Enjoy it. Yo, what's up, champ? So why is the market pumping today? Because tourist bought. Nasdaq doing nothing. Yeah, because tourist bought. Hi, hey, quick question. Why did you set your VP in the middle like that for levels starting at December VP voting profile? For December, which one? This one? It's not about. I'm just looking at this range specifically. So it starts here, ends here. That's a part of the full overall range of this. So I'm just splitting the. I use the volume profile to split ranges up. Hey, quick. Oh, sorry, nice call, by the way. Thank you. It wasn't a call, it's just a technical trade. I do lose, I do make money, but at least I try to be transparent with it. Nice, Ahmed. Well done, bro. Great analysis. Thank you, John. TF said SPX keeping us down. Q1 2026, my job. Can you do a TA on SPX? Maybe if someone like is interested in me covering like maybe the US indices, I might do so. Guys, can you give me please 4 minutes? It is urgent, if you know what I mean. Then I'll go and catch you guys in under 4 minutes, 5 minutes. If someone asks about me, just tell them. All right. Uh, mm, 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 mm. I am back. How are you doing, guys? Thank you guys for sticking and staying while I was gone. Congrats on another legendary trade. Thank you, Widge. Hope you have participated or made money with it. It's just Bitcoin and Sol that are pumping. Yeah, I think ETH is still like bad, or sorry, it is still weak. ETH against Bitcoin, so that would actually open the door for a potential like perfect addition to my short. Because ETH, like, I shorted every pump, as I said, guys. Yeah, so that would be maybe the best one. Like, by the way, guys, just quickly cover everything that I want to cover because the delivery driver will be arriving in less than 10 minutes. All right, so he's out on a motorbike, so he's going to be quick. All right, so let me quickly reiterate what I'm going to do with my trades for those who are interested in actually knowing what will be done next, and then I'll catch up on the comments. All right. By the way, yeah, as told you guys, right now Bitcoin is hitting and is at the point of control weekly liquidity area with the anchored view up. This anchored view up, this blue line basically represents the downtrend that was started from 94.5. All right. So if we go above it, that's good. That's important. If we actually get a loss of this section, that would look bad, but only like fully shortive or shortive ability to short this if we lose 89.3, 89, I'd say. All right, so if we lose 89, that would tell me that this was a fake out, a liquidity grab, and then we can maybe catch a short to go lower. Or because we never know, I'm not here to predict stuff, we can hold 89.89, hold 90k as support, then go higher. I wouldn't say I'm going to be predicting a pump to 97, but the higher we go, the more confident I will be in actually waiting for 97. So let's say 89, then we have 90.5, then we have 91.4, then probably 97. It would be the path to it, right? So do understand that on a higher time frame. The reason why I have it on the four hourly time frame is just for you guys to understand that this could be very easily like a very quick pump to catch the perfect long and then go lower. That's why I took profits on the trade, not fully, just 20% off. I also moved my stop loss to entry. That way, I'm fully covered. Whatever happens. I couldn't care less. Like if we go lower, I'm not going to close my short long, but I'll have it open and then like I'm covered. If that's my stop loss is at entry. All right. So hopefully, guys, you understand that if we do something like this and we go lower, you know why. All right, you gotta know why, and hopefully I prepared you guys for this. So this is the hit and this is the shortative area. All right, but if we go higher, then you also know why, because we gone above the value area high, we are broke above the anchored view of point of control area, then that would be the way to go. All right, so let me take a look at the comments. I just want to recap this because like some of you guys will be long in this. Obviously, like nobody wanted to long, but now everybody wants to long. See how ironic it is? I mean, that's humans for you. Let me go back and lower time frame and maybe make it a bit cute. Sorry, let me catch up on the comments. Most of the tokens ain't moving that much. Yeah, that's normal. That happens when Bitcoin is like strong. Do you think stop loss at 88754 is good? Yes. The more you want to protect the trade, the more you want the stop loss to be in profits. All right. The reason why I didn't want to protect it over that much because I mean it depends on how much you're like risking and also like if you're good with the profits you want to leave with. All right. So yeah, setting it, putting the stop loss at at a profitable area. That's also something smart. All right. So like maybe 88, 88.5, something like that. That works too. Depends on what you want to do with the trade exactly, and what's your strategy with dealing with trades. All right, depends. It differs from a person to person. That's why like I want you guys to think for yourselves and not like blindly follow me because I do hold trades for longer than usual or longer than the average trader. Right. Give me a second here. Yeah. Uh. Ever heard of Michael's strategy? I'm not sure. What guys? What do you think it will go higher? Okay, that's not. Uh, where? Sorry. Where are you adding your short on ETH? Yeah, if Bitcoin holds this, because that's the support, the resistance area where I might short. Instead of shorting Bitcoin, I'll have it open, right? Focus on this, guys, because the delivery driver is very close, right? If Bitcoin loses 90k, 89k, I wouldn't short Bitcoin. I might not, right? What I would do, and definitely I won't close my long. Like don't sorry, don't take stuff or don't make sorry, overanalyze my words, guys. If I don't say my trade is at my stop loss, sorry, my stop loss is at my entry, right? So if we reject off of this area, that would be very reasonable, understandable, very important. Like, let me like count the reasons why this would be an important resistance area. We got the anchored view up, we got the weekly area, we got the point of control from this range, and also we have what else? And the value area low, right? So and the liquidity. So these are literally one, two, three, four, five, like 5 reasons why this could offer us a pullback, right? So like if this happens and then we go lower, doesn't matter. I made money on the trade, right? Not every long has to be a bottom, right? Could be. That's the reason why I try to hold them for longer, because sometimes this does happen, right? So I'm not here to predict what happens. So if we hold 89, my long will be maybe like printing more money. If we lose 89, I won't be closing my long. I won't be shorting Bitcoin, but if it makes sense, I will short ETH. See how like nice it would look like this one, right? So, and then maybe I can open the short on long on ETH. Bitcoin like reclaims 89 for some reason and goes higher. So instead of like opening short on ETH, I will lose my short on ETH, and Bitcoin will keep on pumping with my long open. So this is how I smartly trade, guys. I try to keep my trades open. You don't have to close your long for you to open a short. It's not a definitive direction. I couldn't care less on what people think my direction and my bias is. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to impress. Right? Yeah. The delivery driver is very close, guys. So whenever we get the call, that would be the area to leave. All right. Let me see. Let me go on a lower time frame and give you an exo chart, order flow data. Right now we hit the monthly open too. All right, this was the monthly open, guys. All right, so sorry, I'm getting called by the delivery driver. Give me a second here. uh all right, so the time has come, so I need to read the comments very quickly. I'm happy now, but man, I would have loved to good to be in profits. Why is ETH so weak? ETH against Bitcoin is weak. What would be a long idea from now on? I have to wait for higher than make up an idea. Guys, don't mind if we will use well, should we wait at the moment or close it? I wouldn't close. What is the best stop loss for ETH? For the short, if it's taken, I have no idea. I need to see it happen and then I'll decide. What exchange does Sailor use? I don't know. FG said, bro, I see a good trader do shorts now to his account. I don't care. I don't use me or someone else as your like way. Anyways, guys, please don't forget we have the training competition. The final day will begin in 36 minutes. If someone wants to make money by trading, obviously we give good trades. So if someone wants to make money with this, told you guys we got step 1, step 2, sign up. If you don't have an account, if you want to support me, guys, yes, this is a referral code. Use the code champs. All right, so just click on this link. The first one that would take you to the sign up page. Use the referral code champs to support me, and also for you guys to actually be eligible to enter the trading competition. If you want to enter, you only got the final day to do so, because that final day is the final trading competition where the leaderboard would reset, and then you'll have a like a leveled field for all of you guys to actually compete for the final $600. All right, that is an actual extension by Weex. So thanks to the Weex team for actually being nice enough to actually give us an extension. All right. So if someone wants to support me, you're more than welcome to do so. If we can catch a short higher with the long as a hedge, would be nice. Yeah. Also, yeah. I mean, also you can catch a short by doing this. That's also a hedge technically. If you have a long here, you have a short here, then you're good. Obviously, I prepared for the short here. So guys, please all be prepared for everything. As I said, whatever. Let me not forget. Are you gonna delete the weekly line? Yes, but not now exactly. Like let it at least go on for a couple of days. I usually do it after a day, so after tomorrow. And also, guys, before I forget, yesterday I made an Instagram account. I'm usually a private person, but we might try and enter like or put more information on it. So please, Wayne, if you're here, type it in. I'll type it in myself. So it is Ahmed on chart. So Ahmed on chart. That is my Instagram. Let me copy paste it and then let me spam you guys with it. Why? Because I want to just see if you guys would be interested in whatever I post on it. Nothing to sell you, just trying something different. It's in the comment section. My name, Ahmed, Ahmed on chart. Very fitting, I think. Anyways, so guys, I'll leave you to it. I think we have gotten a good trade. We're well prepared for whatever happens next. If it goes higher, we're ready. If it goes lower, we're ready. Made money on the trade, nothing to be done like different. We booked a profit, moved the stop loss. We have a plan to what happens. It would be very reasonable. If someone asks you why Bitcoin is suddenly doing this, we know that this is a very important area, but maybe you do this also. We never know. We're not here to predict. We're only here to make money. All right, so hopefully, guys, you got the gist of it. Thank you, Living Fun Man. Thank you, brothers and sisters, and everybody who made money, didn't make money, lost money. I'm just hoping for the best for y'all, brothers. So thank you, y'all, for actually being too nice and actually supporting me. So as I said, I'll try and make a little video. All right, since the price has moved, I'll already follow. Thank you, Arito. I'll try and make a little video later on. I see lots of people like follow me. So thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody. Don't want to read names and then some will be mad at me for not reading the name. So if you want to follow me, it's Ahmed on chart. My name plus ON on chart. AHMED on chart. It's in the comment section. I posted it 4 times. I spammed it 4 times, so it will be very obvious for you guys if you want to spot it. Anyways, so I'll either make a little quick post on Telegram or I'll actually go live. Not live. Maybe I'll go live. I'm sure, but I'm not sure. You know me. I might go crazy like that. But I'll hopefully try and make a video after I'm done eating my dinner. Right. So thank you, guys. Thank you for being too nice. And that was a wonderful trade and also a wonderful, to be honest, live stream. Right. We'll meet you guys tomorrow. We aren't going nowhere. So please don't be going nowhere. And also finally, not sure if you want to, but if you want to hit the notification bell, that would also help you because all of my videos are essentially expire after 24 hours, guys. No, there's no point if you're not watching them immediately. All right, so you can either turn the notification bell or you can also go to the free Telegram channel, guys. All right, so I think I've asked so much of you guys. Sorry for asking too much. You don't need to do all of that. You're totally up to you guys. So thank you, guys, and I'm hopefully catch you in an hour if I make a video or tomorrow if I go live. But both